ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਬਸੰਤ ਹਿੰਡੋਲ ਘਰ ਦੂਜਾ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਚੌਥਾ। ਇਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ। ਕਾਇਆ ਨਗਰ ਇਕ ਬਾਲਕ ਵਸਿਆ, ਖਿਨ ਪਲ ਥਿਰ ਨਾ ਰਹਾਈ। ਅਨੇਕ ਉਪਾਵ ਜਤਨ ਕਰ ਥਾਕੇ, ਵਾਰੰਬਾਰ ਪਰਮਾਈ। ਕਾਇਆ ਨਗਰ ਇਕ ਬਾਲਕ ਵਸਿਆ, ਖਿਨ ਪਲ ਥਿਰ ਨਾ ਰਹਾਈ। ਅਨੇਕ ਉਪਾਵ ਜਤਨ ਕਰ ਥਾਕੇ, ਵਾਰੰਬਾਰ ਪਰਮਾਈ। ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਬਾਲਕ ਇਕਤ ਘਰ ਆਣ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲੈ ਤਾਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਪਾਈਐ। ਭਜ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨ ਰਹਾਉ। ਇਹੋ ਮਿਰਤਕ ਮੜਾ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈ ਸਭ ਜਗ, ਜਿਤ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਸਿਆ। ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਗੁਰ ਉਦਕ ਚੁਆਇਆ, ਫਿਰ ਹਰਿਆ ਹੋਆ ਰਸਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਨਿਰਖਤ ਨਿਰਖਤ ਸਰੀਰ ਸਭ ਖੋਜਿਆ, ਇਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਚਲਤ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ। ਬਾਹਰ ਖੋਜ ਮੋਏ ਸਭ ਸਾਕਤ, ਹਰ ਗੁਰਮਤੀ ਘਰ ਪਾਇਆ। ਦੀਨਾ ਦੀਨ ਦਇਆਲ ਭਏ ਹੈ, ਜਿਉ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਿਦਰ ਘਰ ਆਇਆ। ਮਿਲਿਓ ਸੁਦਾਮਾ ਭਾਵਨੀ ਧਾਰ, ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਆਗੈ ਦਾਲਦ ਭੰਜ ਸਮਾਇਆ। ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਕੀ ਪੈਜ ਵਡੇਰੀ, ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਆਪ ਰਖਾਈ। ਜੇ ਸਭ ਸਾਕਤ ਕਰੈ ਬਖੀਲੀ, ਇਕ ਰਤੀ ਤਿਲ ਨਾ ਘਟਾਈ। ਜਨ ਕੀ ਉਸਤਤ ਹੈ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮਾ, ਦਹ ਦਿਸ ਸੋਭਾ ਪਾਈ। ਨਿੰਦਕ ਸਾਕਤ ਖਵ ਨਾ ਸਕੈ ਤਿਲ, ਆਪਣੇ ਘਰ ਲੂਕੀ ਲਾਈ। ਜਨ ਕੋ ਜਨ ਮਿਲ ਸੋਭਾ ਪਾਵੈ, ਗੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਗੁਣ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਕੇ ਜਨ ਪ੍ਰੀਤਮ ਪਿਆਰੇ, ਜੋ ਹੋਵੈ ਦਾਸਨ ਦਾਸਾ। ਆਪੇ ਜਲ ਅਪਰੰਪਰ ਕਰਤਾ, ਆਪੇ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਵੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਹਿਜ ਮਿਲਾਏ, ਜਿਉ ਜਲ ਜਲੈ ਸਮਾਵੈ। ਆਪੇ ਜਲ ਅਪਰੰਪਰ ਕਰਤਾ, ਆਪੇ ਮੇਲ ਮਿਲਾਵੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਸਹਿਜ ਮਿਲਾਏ, ਜਿਉ ਜਲ ਜਲੈ ਸਮਾਵੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Experiment. Inhale the breath and exhale. Like the man do right and left while walking, similarly inhale and exhale. Then stop and sit in peaceful atmosphere and ask yourself that everything shall cease. Each action of body stops. The respiration is also stopped naturally, only awake from inside. Now the respiration progresses rapidly and then stops. Then the mind, body and respiration are stopped but awaken from inside. Do not keep your body firm. Now gradually the respiration goes on while continue seeing inside. To see is important. What is being seen has no relevance. As and when we meditate from organs, its flows will prop up, as celestial light will be seen while meditating with eyes. Celestial music will be heard if meditating through the ear organ. Celestial touch will be experienced if meditating with touch, and peculiar or nice fragrance will be realized if the concentration is over the nose. If meditate through extract, then celestial sap and peculiar sweetness is realized. Those which combine organs here and become deity go to the world of deities, Devlok. Whether that enjoyment is materialistic or of divine organs, experiencing all types of enjoyment and like divine way of every organ can be opened. That we are able to see because of meditation is not material. However, the power with which it is seen is evident form of God, and we should continue seeing inside, having faith and firm belief. Considering the visible power as personified God, love it in such a way which will switch into celestial love and true love. After meditating for a long time, there is restfulness, steadiness in meditation. But we continue watching. Our work is to watch only. We are only watching from inside. Organs are there, subjects are there, but we have no barrier and no attachment and jealous towards it. At that time, free the whole world from attachment and jealous. Since attachment and jealous only makes us think about each subject. Only watch. Meditation is spoiled by attachment and jealous. When we sit in meditation, you will feel that things should happen like this or that. Whatever happens, let it happen. First restfulness will come and then steadiness will come. Then restfulness followed by steadiness. After practicing for some time, you will know that restfulness is false and steadiness is real. Since some subject and material has to be combined for restfulness but not for steadiness. Do not consider real whatever is attained by resource. Consider whatever is simple as real. Sacrifice subject and mind like organ. What is visible is not important. The power which sees that is itself God, the master of millions of universes, lovable to disciples and is our parent. Only with his support try to achieve the unitary. If the desire of meditation arises, then give up that desire as well. Now be awakened towards mind for few seconds. If this happens, then be awakened towards mind for few minutes. Only one concentration shall be maintained, that there shall be no combination of any subject, material and organs in it. Only be awakened and conscious. Mother, father, husband, wife and children are there. Even the whole world is there, but I am still awake. No desire of anyone then also is awake, and tries to be without any expectation. I have no expectation, be without expectations for a few moments. We have been messed up with expectation throughout our life. Be happy today that there is no burden of any expectation or desire on our mind, and resting inside in peace and awake. Then the desire will not come in straight way. It will take a twisting excuse and set to stand. In such a situation, do not run after the desire, only keep watching. Try to devote 1 or 2 hours in this whole experiment. When we get awakened from inside without expectations, we will get to know the reason of not realizing love at our home and our soul, with which the third, sixth, physical, subtle and casual body starts positioning with second, sixth, soul. The realization of body, whether it is physical or subtle, starts ending off. Like the ladies won't feel good and they go to meet their neighbors if keep on sitting lonely at home. Till the time human is willing to meet subject and disorders, he cannot realize the love of his peaceful soul. This is why desires have to be given up. You will feel relaxed without desires. If you rest in peace without desires, being a non-doer and conscious, your seer nature will be experienced. If once the seer nature is experienced, it will be easier to come again as experience makes hold. Along this, 2 sixes are remaining in 3, and both 6 has to be positioned in the previous 6, which is divine. Since body has to come in life, and now it has to be positioned in its first 6. From where this divine taking the structure of human, then the structure of body enjoys external subjects. If you get pleasure without desires, then you will be compelled to repeat it. You will not let go of the work, but will do considering it as a duty, and catch again and again the nature of being without expectations from inside. Ashtavakra ji says at last, meditation is also a bond. The soul must rest in peace forever. Be seated and wake yourself, being in conscious nature from inside, while everything is available and everything is being done. Not considering you as human, positioned in divine, keep on doing all activities. After knowing and identifying our life divine, meditation at last also becomes the bond of 6. Perform activities being in real and not in imagination. This means that there shall be no desire of heaven or salvation. You should be free from desires. Then desire of God shall not be there, even as God element is useful for human element. And the main motive of godly element is also to make reach till divine. Now open your eyes slowly. and make this more firm experiment, because the next experiment depends only on it. We need eyes to see the sun, mind to see the eyes, intelligence to see the mind, me to see the intelligence, and no one to see me. That means eyes, mind, intelligence, and me is required to see the sun. Mind, intelligence, and me is required to see our own eye. If only mind has to be seen, then intelligence and me is required. If only intelligence is to be seen, that only me is required. To see me only, nothing is required. We have to traverse the inside journey in this series. If the soul wanders more in Annamay Kosh, wrapper of food, body, and Pranamay Kosh, cover of life, breath force, then outer pilgrimage is necessary. If soul wanders in Manamay Kosh, cover of mind, outer pilgrimage and inner pilgrimage both are necessary. But those who made the expectations of their mind understand by knowledge matter and overpowered them, and controlled them to move on the path of devotion, in other words, whose soul starts wandering in scientific treasure / sack and blissful treasure, self-pilgrimage is idle for them. We can see them after dividing them into 4 parts. The cage of bone and flesh, physical body. The cage of energy, fire and power, bioplasmic body. Desire, astral body. Internal experience, intuitions, conjugal body. Aiming them despite of having all 4, one will be major in us. The maximum amount of the treasure we have in our body, our soul, is likewise wandering in that treasure only. The elements to help that self-pilgrim are following: holy preaching, satisfaction, peace, forgiveness, patience, attachment, yoga, and knowledge. These elementary pilgrims extract the dirt of soul's inner conscious and helps in quickly purifying, and with the help of some great personality, simultaneously the voyage of grand pilgrim, self-pilgrim is going on. Once in host sacrifice yagna, Ashmaveg Yagya, Shri Krishna, while respecting saints and sages, were washing their feet and making them sit on their positions. Then a third eye seer saint, Trikal Dashatha, who can see 3 timelines, said that, "What is needed by you that you are washing the feet and paying respect to the saints?" Then also Krishna answered that, "Whatever I am doing is being bound by love, but few other people will also follow me on looking at me. That ignorance and dust of mind, intelligence is not removed even after without expectations and innocent worship of 50 years, purifies their inner conscience by paying due respect to saints by them and few moments of holy preaching. When it does not make any difference of having this body or not in humanism, then this creature that is more realization starts positioning in the soul in seer, in static entity, elementary nature. There is a nerve named Hitne in neck, in which dreams begin when soul enters while sleeping, in which realization sake that creature enters into subtle body which trees and plants spend their whole life in that stage only. Following that, when human element arrives into mind, means there is no dream while in sound sleep, then subtle body holds no significance. There in casual body, more realization of creature exists. This is the state of rocks and mountains. When human element moves ahead in body, then like sound sleep in casual body, the casual body exists there, but only that sound sleep is not available. The human element there is thoughtful when it situates there and has no relation with the awakened, dreamy and sleeping state. Then that human element also starts positioning in the seer, experience body and organs from which it has emerged. Its basis is also seer. And just as any light's nature is room, bulb or electricity, what is it? Then after thinking, it is realized light's own control is electricity and not bulb or room. In the same way, body belongs from lifeless species. Mind and organs also belongs from lifeless species. Our conscious in which we exist, and he is ours with whom our regular eternal relation exists, is conscious, and therefore we both are of same species. Fourth mirror, physical and subtle body. Third mirror, mind which experience happiness and sorrow. Second mirror, mind in which attachment and jealous prevails, are qualities of compounded characters of quality of darkness, tamogun, quality of enjoyment and amusement, quality of strength and glory, rajogun, and quality of sacredness or truth, satogun. Just as sun's light crossing through one mirror enters into another, from second to third and further to fourth mirror, whether the mirrors are four in number, but the rays of light which reaches are of the sun only. Like this physical body is not there or is not felt during dream. In this way, divine light parting from the physical body, that means parting from the fourth mirror, comes into the third mirror. Likewise, when we are in sound sleep, where there is no dream and the physical body is not known, there our divine light comes in second mirror from the third one. Rest, the work of second and first mirror keeps on going in the same way as before. This means that light drawing from the first to second mirror positions itself in the third mirror. In the similar fashion, the state of sound sleep should remain as it is, but the external entity must remain awake. While resting in peace, then realization's sake human element means getting part from the organs of physical and subtle body, comes to third mirror from the fourth one. When divine light comes into mind, which is a storehouse of the desires, afterwards, when the divine love from the mind comes into intelligence, then it comes into third mirror from the second one. This means that organs and mind have existence but no experiences. In the same way, when our divine love reaches in our experience element or human element parting from intelligence, then it arrives into the first mirror and enters into the second mirror from the first one. This means it does not reach till mind and intelligence, where attachment and jealous prevails. The difference between this first mirror and divine is that the first mirror is changeable. It keeps on changing since infinite births, taking the nature of every birth on itself, and no transformation occurs in the divine. Now, like this, perform second experiment and then third experiment, but each experiment is similar to each other. But the better the first experiment is, success will be achieved from the second one. The higher the preparedness, activeness, and patience with which the second experiment is done, the more the success achieved in the third experiment.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,